So, welcome back to Stocks 2.0. Yesterday, we had the privilege or we had the opportunity to study the 1.0, where we learned about the meaning of stocks, where we can buy stocks, and all of that. Today, we are going to look at Stocks 2.0, and then we are going to use today's section to summarize our study of stocks. The aftermath is going to be mentorship. How, okay, we are going to be interactive more. Okay, if you have questions on how to go about um, stocks and all of that, we will actually share those ideas on a platform, and then we'll move on. Okay, so today is going to be the last section of our stocks trading course. Now, creating a stock brokerage account. A stock brokerage account. Let me share these few tips with you. Yes, is it today? This morning I posted on my status. Okay, the reason why I want everyone to save my contact so you can actually view my status is that sometimes I share some useful information on my status. I want you to, get to see some of them. Okay, this morning I shared on my status that way back in 1994, okay, way back in 1994, that is 30 years ago, the unit price for Apple stock was 0. Um, let me see. Let me check. Let me be sure. I don't know. Those of you who saw it on my status, if you remember, it was 0. Where is it? Okay, so it was around zero. Okay, 0.29. I was going to say 0.9, but it was actually 0.29, which is it was less than 30 cents. It was less than 30 what cent back in 1994. Most of us were not born. Okay, but assuming our parents had the knowledge, okay, assuming our parents were informed that much, and they had the privilege to buy stocks way back that time till now, if they were able to keep their stocks investment till now. As we speak now, Apple, I will show you when we get to the practical section. Apple stocks, or one unit share of Apple, is selling at $173. Okay, $173. Now, if you multiply the $173 times the current exchange rate, Bank of Ghana exchange rate, which I saw this morning on their Twitter handle, it was 12.5. Okay, so 173 times 12.5 is going to give us 2,162. Okay, it's going to give us 2,172. I just want to use calculator. Okay, we need to see whatever we are doing. So I said Apple stock was selling around 0.29. Okay, and currently it is 173 times the current exchange rate, which is 12.5. Okay, we are going to get 2,162 Ghana cedis. So if our parents were preview to this, okay, around that time, and they bought just one unit, I'm sure someone could have bought like 10, 20, 50. Okay, yes, imagine you as at now you are selling each unit price of the stock is selling more than 2,000 Ghana cedis, so you can imagine. But then, by then, technology has not increased as we have now. And even in those days, if you want to buy stocks, you need to go to the bank. Okay, a lot of process. You need to go to the bank, and then they have to buy it on your behalf. You actually can't see what is going on with the stocks that you have buy. But we are privileged that we can monitor these things right on our phone. Just on your phone, you can open the stocks that you have bought. You can see it, whether it is increasing, is deep, like everything that is happening around it can be monitored on your smartphone. So you realize that in our age we are fortunate, we have these things in our disposal. So we need to what actually take advantage of it. Okay, information is key thing. Information is very key. That is why I don't joke with when it comes to information, because that is what differentiates between people who have opportunities and people who do not get access to what opportunities. Okay, so we want to look at how to create, or some of the requirements for creating a stock brokerage account. Now, a stockbroker is like a financial institution. Okay, they work like a bank. Okay, they work like a bank. Their operation is similar to a bank. So you cannot, if you want to buy shares, you have to buy it through a stock broking account, or a stock brokerage firm. That is a licensed one. Okay, now, for example, okay, Apple stocks is selling around $173. So what if I don't have $173? It means I cannot buy a share in Apple. But a stock brokerage it will be able to break down the shares of Apple into fractional units, into smaller units that your $10, your $5, your $2 can actually buy. Okay, yes, but if you want to buy it directly from Apple, it means that one share is selling at what, 173. But a stock brokerage account will break it down further for you to be able to what, purchase some, if your money is not up to what, that 173. So that is the work of a stock brokerage. They assist you, okay, in buying your what, shares, and they provide you with much information that you can actually base on and then make your own what decisions. So that is it. Now, what are some of the requirements for creating a stock brokerage account? Okay, if you remember, I told you that they work like what, a bank. Their operations are similar to that of what, a bank. So any form of information that you need when you are creating a bank account is the same when you are creating a brokerage account. Okay, so first what we want to look at is your personal information. Your personal information, such as your name, your date of birth. Okay, those information that are required when creating a bank account, that's the same here. Then the second one is proof of address, which is very necessary. Proof of address. Now, these are some of the challenges that people face when it comes to proof of address. Most of us, when it comes to the Ghanaian setting or the African setting, most people are living in rented apartments, or even if you are living in your own home, it could belong to your mom or your dad or your parent, let me say. So when it comes to utilities like light bill, water bill, it is the name of your parents that will be on those utility bills and light bills. So you can actually not use those documents as what, your proof of address. So the common one is that at least most of us have a bank account, and when you are opening a bank account, they request for your address. Okay, so with the proof of address, which is one of the major requirements, you can actually print your bank statement, a bank statement from your bank which has your address on it, and then you upload that as your proof of address. I think that is the only means where you have your name and then your address on the document. But when it comes to light bills, water bills, those utility bills, most of us do not own a home, therefore our names are not on those documents. Okay, so if you want to do this, then you have to request for bank statement from your bank. I think does not cost. It does not cost. Yeah, it does. Actually, I think the last one I requested for it was 2 cedi. They just deducted me 2 Ghana cedis for a bank statement. Okay, so if you have a bank account, you can do that. If you don't have a bank account, you can open one at any bank of your choice. Okay, so that is it. Then we have proof of identity. With proof of identity, with the help of our Ghana card, we can actually um, use it to we can use it as a proof of identity. Or if you don't have the Ghana card and you have a driver's license, you can also use that. Or you have a passport. okay, you have an international passport, you can also use that to upload it as what your proof of identity. Then bank details, I've already talked about that. They sorry, they will also request for some sort of informations like have you they are just common questions, okay? Are you a new investor, or you are an intermediate, or you are a pro? Like, for how long have you invested? What is your net worth? Those common questions, these are some of the questions you would have to answer when you are creating what, a brokerage account. So you should take note of that, okay? Now, um we are moving on to apps, okay? Apps that we can actually use in trading stocks. Now, I didn't actually talk about this. We have on the screen, that is Afri Investor. Afri Investor, okay? Afri Investor 2.0. It is a Nigerian stock brokerage, okay? It is only Nigerian companies that are listed on that broker. You cannot trade any other stocks apart from Nigerian stocks, Nigerian companies. That is why I actually didn't talk about, okay? So I want to skip this. Then we'll move on to the next one, which is Bamboo. It was one of the apps that I listed, or I outlined for you to download. So this is the symbol, okay? Bamboo, that's the symbol you are seeing on the screen. So if you haven't downloaded it, when you go to the App Store or the Play Store, you should use this symbol as a guide to be able to download Bamboo, okay? Now let's look at getting started. Let's look at getting started on Bamboo. How do you get started on Bamboo? Okay. um Now, the Bamboo app is very easy to set up and use. It is very user friendly, okay? It is very user friendly. You trade only US stocks, okay? Yeah, you trade the Bamboo apps is for US stocks. All the stocks found on the Bamboo are what, United States of America stocks. So every company in the US is being listed there. You can actually trade from Apple, Amazon, Facebook. You can think of all the big companies. They are all listed on what, Bamboo. Now, I think I searched. They have partnership with Ghanaian. With There is a Ghanaian firm here that they have partnership with. I did some research about it. Maybe I will give that information later. But you can actually trade all your companies here on what, Bamboo, okay? Now let's look at some steps. First, when you download the Bamboo app, okay, you go to, let me share my second screen. Let me share my second screen. I'm going to share my second screen. uh, okay, so we want to look at the Bamboo app. Okay, so the first step, when you download the Bamboo app, you go to what, additional, you go to additional personal information, okay? Additional information or personal information. So this is the app, as you are seeing on the screen, okay? This is the app. Where is it? Can you all see my phone screen? Can you all see my phone screen? Type two. I just need one person to confirm that for me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. All right, so this is the Bamboo app interface, okay? This is the Bamboo app interface. Now, on the top left corner of the screen, you will see my name there. When I click on it, you are actually going to see this, okay? you're actually going to see these options. Now if you go to, you would see that the KYC simply mean know your customer. Okay, know your customer. So the KYC status looks like this. Okay, you see that if you open the app, these are all the requirements. Now if you are able to go through all the requirements, you see your if it is completed, you see it appearing this way, all being what checked. So you see identity verification checked, residential address checked, mobile money details checked, investment profile, those questions and all of that you have to answer is also checked, affiliation check, deposit. You have to, after everything, when you are ready to use the app, you need to make some deposit, because you need to actually put money there to be able to what trade whatever you want to trade on the app. Okay, so this is how it should appear when you have what successfully completed all the requirements. This is how it should what appear. Okay, now when you come back to the home page, you see your account balance, the money you actually have in your account. That's your total wealth. I've only deposited that amount you are seeing there on the account. We are going to use it for demonstration. Okay, then we have US stocks. You see your USD wallet and then your Ghana cedis wallet also there. So when you deposit your money on the app, it is actually going to be in Ghana cedis. Okay, but because you are going to trade US stocks, you have to convert it from Ghana cedis to what USD, and you can actually do that right on your what on the phone. Okay, you can do that right there. When you click on Ghana cedis, you'd see transfer. You see transfer app there, so you transfer from your Ghana cedis account to your dollar account, and then you can actually use the money from there. So that is how simple it is. All right, so if you want to buy any of the stocks, okay, for example, we want to do this demonstration, so you just click on US stocks. As you can see there below the below investments, you see US stocks. Now when you click on US stocks, you remember I told you that when you are a beginner, you should look at companies that pay what dividends. Okay, you should be looking at companies that pay dividends as a beginner. All right, so here when you come, you see featured teams. Okay, featured teams. When you click on see all, you'd have a list of options from real estate, technology and all blah 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 blah. Now when you scroll down, you see dividend stocks. Okay, you search for dividend stocks, so that is it here. Okay, that is it here, dividend stocks. I hope everybody can see it. All right, so you click on dividend stocks, and then you see stocks, all the stocks that pay what dividends. Okay, all the stocks that pay dividends, these are all of them, as you can see. So you could see Apple is first, is listed there. Okay, you see Apple, Amazon, like every other app. Pepsi, okay, Pepsi is there, like Caterpillar. We know this company called Cat. Okay, they are all listed here. Every other company is being listed here. So we want to use Apple, for instance. I want to buy shares with Apple. Now you see that each of the stocks listed here has its unit price. Okay, a unit share of that company is being, the price is being listed against it. Apple is currently $171.54. Okay, but you realize I don't have that amount of money to buy 171. So what I'll do is that is why the stockbroker helps you to be able to buy a fraction of the unit. Okay, so you just click on Apple, and mostly when you check below the Apple price, you see market open mostly in the morning between 6 or 7 to 9 thereabout. You see that the market is closed because we have different time zone. Remember that these are US stocks. US time zone is different from our time zone, so always check if the market is open or it is closed. Okay, the market is still open, so you can go ahead to do your transaction. Now let's try and buy let's try and see if we can buy. Somebody just disturbed us. Let's try and see if we can buy this. Okay, so with the buying, we have different types of orders. Okay, buy now means you want to buy at the current price. Buy now means you want to buy at what? The current price. And then we have limit order. With a limit order, you tell the broker, okay, you create your limit order. For example, the current price is 171, but I want to buy it at 170 or 165 or 160. But I might not know when price will get there, the price of the stock will get there. So what I'll do is that I'll create the limit order. It means that I am informing the broker that when the price of Apple shares reduce to 170 or 165 or 160, they should buy it for me. So in this case, even in your absence, the broker will make that what purchase for you without you being on the phone. Okay, that is what the limit order means. And then we have a stop order. Stop order means that you are anticipating that when the price of Apple share get to 180, it's currently at 171. When it gets to 180, means that it will continue shooting up. So you use the stop order. You tell the broker that when the price gets to 175 or 180, they should buy it for you. It means that you are buying it at a higher price because you are anticipating that when price get to that level, it means that it is going to go what up the more. Okay, so that is the kind of orders we have here. Okay, but if you want to buy instantly based on the current price that is there, you just have to use the buy now. So I click on buy now. I click on buy now. For those of you who have been trading forex, you know this limit orders we are talking about. Okay, you should have a prior knowledge of that. But even if you don't know, I've given some little explanation. Okay, yes. So the current price, we have the okay. So you see, when I type, I only have $10 in my account. When I type the amount I have or the amount I want to buy, you see the shares. It means that I'll be able to buy 0.058328 shares, 0.05 shares. Okay, not it's not up to 1 because my money is not up to 1. Do you get it? Then price per share, that is the unit share. Okay, it's giving you the current price of the unit share. Okay, which is 171.44. Okay, yeah, so you actually see it there. So you click on review order. Now you see that buying power is 0.00, meaning that I think it's the Ghana cedis account that is selected because there is no money in it. When I click on review order, I'll be able to select my dollar account. Okay, I'll be able to select my dollar account, and then you would see your order summary. Okay, order type market buy instant, I'm buying it instant. Number of shares I'm buying 0.05, blah blah blah. Price per share 171.44, and then commission total amount. Okay, so that's the total amount there. Then you just click on place order. Okay, you click on place order. Let's see if it's going to go through. My network is very slow, so you see sending order, it may take a couple of minutes. Order placed, your buy market order was successfully executed. Okay, so you realize that I have now made the purchase. Okay, I have now made the purchase. So you could see where you see up there US stocks portfolio. Okay, US stocks portfolio. So with the portfolio, I have my stocks. You see my stocks, I only have Apple. Okay, so I've only bought shares in Apple. So the number of shares from different companies that you buy will appear at what my stocks. You see them listed there. Okay, and then their current price and their percentage increase and decrease and all of that. Okay, so that is how to do go about it. So whichever company you want to buy, you can just go there and then what do it. Okay, yeah. So if you are still following, just type two. Just type two in the message section. Let me know if you are still following. Type two, just two. All right. Kobe original Mauto. All right, all right. So it means that you can all you are all following. Antonia, Ike, all right, Ebenezer. Okay, all right. So thank you very much that you are still following. So that is how to that's just a demonstration on how to buy stocks using the bamboo. Okay, using the bamboo. Now let's move on to the second app I talked about. Um, Stop screen sharing, resume presenting. Okay, so let's go back to our slide. Let's go back to our slide. All right. So we have gone through the steps. Um, all right. So I told you that on the Bamboo app, if you are able to complete all the requirements, you when you go to KYC, you should see it appearing this way. When it appears this way, it means that you are all set, and then you can start investing. Okay. Yeah. Now let's look at how to fund your wallets, buy shares, locate dividends on Bamboo. This one we have already done that. The demonstration we just did. Okay. How to buy, fund, and locate dividend paying shares. I taught you on how to locate dividend paying shares. When you go to see all and then you search through the options, you will see it there. Then we'll look at the second app, which is Truve. Okay, which is Truve. Now Truve with Truve, okay, which there's a symbol for Truve. This should guide you. Okay, this should guide you. The symbol should guide you when you are navigating um the Play Store or the iOS store. Okay, the Apple Store. Yeah, this should be the symbol that should guide you, because when you type Truth, there may be similar apps. There may be
Hello,
similar.
sir.
Yeah, hello.
Please, we can't see your screen.
You can't see my screen.
Please, yes.
Oh, then it's from your end. I think. Who else can see? If you can see my screen, type one, 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 one. Just type one if you can see my screen. Just type one if you can see my screen. Yeah, there are others seeing my screen, so I think it's from your end. Yeah, almost everybody is seeing my screen.
Sir, please, the sorry to say, the logo, it was an arrow apple, the one on the App Store. I don't know if.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, thank you for the correction. Okay, so it was this
Okay.
rather. Okay, when I was preparing the slide, yeah, it was a mistake. Okay, so it is this rather. It is this rather. Um, Let me do that quickly. All right. So this is the truth symbol. Who prompt me about the correction? What's your name, please?
Ebenezer.
Ebenezer.
Yes.
I have a wonderful gift for you. After the class.
Oh, thank you.
So,
so
it means that he's actually following what we are doing, because if you have downloaded the app already, okay, you should see that this is a mistake. All right, you should see that this is a mistake. So thank you for the correction. I just did that. So this is the symbol for the truth. Let me try and see if we can. Yeah, so the one that was not seeing my screen, it could be your network. Okay, all right, so let me share my screen on the phone. Let's see if we can go to the Truth app. All right, so we are going to finish very soon. Okay, we will not waste time today. True. Yes, this is true. All right. So this is the Truth interface. Okay, just like we did for Bamboo, the same thing you have to do for Truth. Your identity verification, your name, and all those things that we said for Truth. Okay, we said for Bamboo. Sorry, it should also be done on Truth. The same requirement is here. Okay, so when you go to the list of options, um, you should be able to. The system will prompt you to. Now you could see that for each activity you perform on the platform, you will receive email notification informing you about the progress of your what um, of the update on the requirements they are requesting from you. So you see that when you are able to do all the requirements, you see them checked like you are seeing on the screen. Okay, so personal or profile details, you realize that I have done it, completed. Employment details completed. Excuse me. um we have investment details completed, next of kin completed, self photograph completed, personal identification. Yes. All right, so I just got a pop-up notification. Congrats on your latest purchase on Apple stocks. We have put together a video that shows you how to set up and take advantage of the dollar cost average for any stock on Bamboo. Tap okay. So with the dollar cost average, I will explain it later. That is buying shares in smaller. So when the price of Apple reduce, if I have money, I'll buy again. When it's reduced, I'll buy again. Okay. Then when it shoot up, I'll be in profit. That is how to. That's the meaning of the dollar cost average. Okay. So proof of address is pending. I uploaded it. It is pending. Okay. Then risk profile is also completed. So when you are able to go through all this successfully, it means that you can trade on Truth as well. Now, companies, almost all the companies that are listed on Bamboo are also listed on what? Truth. Okay, so you can actually um, use that as well. Okay, so so far that is the end of today's section. Okay, we've gone through how to verify ourselves on the app, gone through how a demonstration on how we can actually buy stocks, and you also when I bought a share with Apple, just $10. Okay, $10. You can even buy $5. Like how much you have, you can buy a fraction of it. Okay, and then you can use dollar cost average. The dollar cost averaging, like I said, so anytime, maybe next month, you get some 50 Ghana or 100 Ghana, and you want to, you don't really have any work for that money, you can actually invest it there. You deposit it and then what? You buy. Okay. Now bear in mind, I said stocks investment are what? Long term. So you should always think long term. You should think of investing for your future. For those of you who are preparing to, the Apple was just a demonstration. There are stocks that have lower prices, which the price will shoot up in the future. Okay, yes, which the price will shoot up in the future. So this is not the end of it. We shall be looking at so many of them, and as and when there is any information to share, we shall have a meeting like this, and then we'll actually do it. Okay, yeah. So so far we have come to the end of today's meeting. I'll open the floor. If you have a question, use the message section, type your question, and then we find answers to them. The deposits, okay, if you want to do deposit on both Bamboo and Truth, they are very simple. Okay, they are very simple. Bamboo. Yeah, the deposit is very simple. Okay, so where you see your total wealth, you see some plus symbol there. So which wallet do you want to do your deposit? You choose Ghana cedis. You must first deposit in your Ghana cedis, then you convert it to your dollar account. Okay, so you see here minimum deposit is what, 12.8 Ghana cedis. That's the minimum deposit. So you can deposit any amount. Just type on deposit. Okay, yeah. So you can either use card. Okay, you can either use your card or mobile money deposit. If you have set up your mobile money deposit, you choose mobile money, or if you want to use the card, you choose the card. Okay, as I'm doing this demonstration, you can put your questions in the chat box. So here you have to choose your network provider. You choose, or you can even type your number there straight away. Okay, 117913. When you put there, the system will choose your network provider for you. So you see that this is an MTN number, so MTN has been chosen. You click on confirm, then please enter the OTP. Yeah, so you have to receive an OTP code. Okay, please enter the one-time OTP code. So I've just received the OTP code on my phone, on my second phone, not on this phone. It has come, so I just have to put it there. 029849. Okay, then you click authorize. Once you put the OTP, you click on authorize. Okay, so I've gotten a pop-up notification that I should authorize a payment of 50 Ghana cedis. So I only input my password, mobile money password, and I click on yes. So once you do that, the system will update itself. You wait for a while, it will update itself, and then you realize that the money will be deposited into your account. So I just did the approval on my other phone. I'm waiting for it to reflect. So as we are waiting for it to be done, how do you withdraw if you are in profit, please? Yeah, you just the way you bought it, the demonstration I did is the same way you sell it. You just have to sell your share. It's just by click of buttons, you sell it off. The money comes into it reflects in your account. If you want to withdraw, you withdraw it. Okay. Yes. So that is it. That is the question. Kindly share to Bamboo video again. Please, can you go over how you bought your shares with Apple and how to search for dividend companies? Okay. All right. So someone is requesting that I go over. I'll do that before we end the meeting. Everything will be on YouTube, and yes, I would. Yesterday's meeting, I had wanted to share it on the YouTube channel, but there was light out here since morning. It was just this evening that the light came on. Okay, so I'll make sure I'll try and upload them before tomorrow. Then you can have access to them. Kindly share the Bamboo video again. All right, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm experiencing a network challenge. Okay, this should be able to go through. I'm experiencing a network challenge here. Oh. All right. So the deposit has been successful. Um, Let me see if I've gotten an email. Um, this email is the share I bought with Apple. Okay, it has been failed. It means that it has been purchased. Yeah, but I'm trying to see if the deposit. All right, so if it reflects, I'll let you know. Okay, so this is how to go about how to locate dividends company or companies that pay dividends. Okay, so when you click on US stocks and then you see my stocks. Okay, you click on see all on the right part of the screen.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Sir, please, I would like you to explain what a dividend means.
Oh, okay. All right. Now dividend means that, for example, okay, MTN, those that have bought share with MTN, maybe within a period of 3 months, MTN was able to make a profit of 100,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, that 100,000 Ghana cedis profit, they will look at the number of people who have bought shares with them, and then they will divide that money according to the share you have bought, or maybe percentage wise, or maybe depending on every, maybe if you bought per every share, if they are paying a profit or a dividend of 0.5 or 50 pesos per dividend, it means if you have bought like 10 shares, 100 shares, 1,000 shares, you are going to get a dividend or a profit of what, 50 pesos times the number of units of shares you have bought. Okay, so if you have maybe 10 shares or 10 unit shares of MTN, if MTN tells you that they are paying a dividend, in other words profit of maybe 1 Ghana cedis, you are going to multiply that 1 Ghana cedis by the number of shares you have bought with MTN. So that is a dividend. Okay, the profit you get over the shares you have bought. Okay, that money, that dividend is different from the money you used in purchasing the what, the share. Okay, so if they are paying, they will pay the profit or the dividend in addition to the actual money you used in purchasing the shares.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, it's clear. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So when you click on see all, okay, um all right, so sorry, so with the see all, the second one, okay, the first one is about the actual stocks I have. It is only one, which is the Apple, the one we just bought through the demonstration. Now when you come to featured teams, okay, featured teams, you see all on the right. So when you click on see all, it will give you the list of options. So when you scroll down, you will see dividend stocks. This is it. Okay, dividend stocks, that is it on the right. Which color is that? Is it light blue? Okay, the one in light blue, you see dividend. I don't know if it's blue. Yeah, light blue, dividends stocks. Okay, so when you click on it, it will give you the list of stocks that pay dividends. Okay, you see all of them listed here. All right. Yeah, Walmart Incorporation, McDonald's Corporation, Bank of America, all those ones are here. Okay. There is one other thing I need to teach you. I need to show you. When you navigate your way around it, you actually see everything. So, for example, Bank of America. Okay, when I click on Bank of America, it will show me the price of price per share. Okay, if you want to buy price per share, then you see that is up there. You see about, you see financials. It will give you statistics, the opening price, the as high as it went, low, weekly high, weekly low. Okay, then when you go to news, if there is any news about, oh, uh share screen again. If there is any news about that company, okay, if there is any news about that company, you see it at the news section. So every company or every stock you open, you see about everything about the stocks will be at the about section. Financials, everything about financials will be there. Then news, every news about it will also be found what here. So you can read about it. In fact, everything you need to know will be here. Okay, yeah. So I believe that is okay now. Please elaborate more on the other limits, stop limit, and then the other one. Okay, okay. So for example, let's use Bank of America. Having network issues. All right, so let's use. All right, can you all see my screen?
No.
Oh, you should be able to see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Type 5. Type 5. If you can see my screen, type 5. Okay, okay. It means that if you can't see my screen, it means it's from your network. Okay. All right. So, someone is asking that I explain the market orders. So I was using Bank of America, for example. Okay. So when you click on buy, you see the different types of orders. I said buy now means you are buying at the current price. Okay, the current price was what? It was $36. Okay, so you are buying at the current price. Now, out of that $36, I told you that you can buy a fraction of it depending on the money you have. So with the buy now means you are buying at the current price. Okay, then we have, I'll answer your question. Okay, I just saw your question. We have limit order. Limit order means you are telling the broker to buy it at a price lower than the one we have in the market. Okay, so for example, Bank of America is now $36. You tell the broker that when the price reduced to maybe $20, $25, for example, I want to buy one share, I want to buy two share or 10 shares. Okay, depending on the money you have in your account. So when you create that limit order over there, okay, if you see, you see specified price. So specified price means what price do you want to buy? The current price is what is listed there, 36.08. So you are specifying that maybe when the price reduced to $30, I want to buy 5 shares, 10 shares. Okay, so you specify the price you want to buy there, and then you click on proceed. That is it for the limit order. Then with the stop order, you are actually telling the broker that I am anticipating that when price hits $40, that is a price higher than the current price. When it hits $40, people will rush to go and buy more of the stocks. Therefore, the price will go up to maybe 50, 60, 70, 80. So when the price go higher than the current price, please buy this number of shares for me. So that is a stop order. Okay, so know the difference between the buy now limit order and then the stop order. The buy down now is instant. You are buying at the current price. Limit order means you are buying at a lower price. Even when you are there or you are not there, once that limit order has been set, the system will make the purchase in your absence for you. So you open your account and you realize that once price got to the price you want to buy, it will execute it. Then stop order means you are buying at a higher price, okay, because you are anticipating that when price gets into a certain level, it will continue going up. Then someone is asking that why are there indication of market closed? So it's a market, and every market has its time that it's open. Okay, like any other market, it has its time it's open. So you should, even the forest market, it has its time that it's open and it closes, or it doesn't close, but it has time that people are in the market and time that people are not in the market. Let's put it that way. But the stock market, it has a time that it opens based on the not for all the companies, based on the depending on the company you are buying. But if it is US company, you are going to use US time zone. So there is specific time that the US time zone or companies listed on the US stock market opens. Okay, so you should take note of that. So someone is asking, so when you set a limit order, will it execute even when you are offline? Yes, even when you are offline. So far as you have set your limit order, the moment price get to that order, the system will buy it for you, or the system will sell it for you if it's a sell. Do you get it? The limit order, it is not only a buy. Let me add this one as well. You can set a sell limit order, meaning that, for example, you bought Bank of America at $36. Then you tell the system that when the price gets to $40, okay, $40, you should sell it for you. So once you set a limit order, $40 for a sell, even if you are offline or even if your phone is spoiled or somebody has stolen it or whatever, it's a system work. So the moment the price gets to $40, the system will sell the stock that you want to sell and deposit the money in your account for you to be able to withdraw. So you should note that as well. Please, what is the value of the limit and the stop orders? What is the value of the limit? The value, is it the difference or the value? Your question is not clear. Ebenezer, your question is not clear.
So I was asking, so if you place the stop and the limit orders,
okay,
what's the value? What's the reason behind? What's the rationale or the reason behind that?
the reason is that you don't want to buy the share at the current price because you think it's expensive, okay, or you think you are anticipating that the price will reduce more than the current price. That is why they are giving you that opportunity, that if maybe I have $30, I cannot buy it at $36. My money is just $30. So I'll tell the system that when the price reduces to $30, you should buy it for me. Do you get it? So they are giving you options. That is it. That is the reason why we have those type of what buys there. These things, this orders is in crypto, is in forex, okay, it's in cryptocurrency, it's in forex trading. All these things are there. They give you options. We have these options there, okay. So it says, please, why will people rush to buy more when unit prices are going higher? So people will be buying more. We have something we call FOMO, okay, FOMO, fear of missing out. It is everywhere. Fear of missing out. It is in forex, it is in cryptocurrency, it is in stocks. So for example, there have been a news on Apple. There have been a news that Apple is going to release or whatever, any kind of economic news that you think will boost the sales of Apple products, and therefore the shares of Apple is going to increase. When it happens that way, everybody will be rushing to buy Apple. Do you get it? Everybody will be rushing to buy Apple shares. Therefore, price of Apple will be going up. Do you get it? For example, another example is there was a time that Cristiano Ronaldo was interviewed. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo was interviewed, and they served him with Coca-Cola. Then he rejected the Coca-Cola and then what? Took water in place of the Coca-Cola. Now, when Cristiano Ronaldo did that, the value of Apple shares reduced drastically because Cristiano Ronaldo is a public figure. Okay, the moment if he has taken the Coca-Cola, it means that he has endorsed it. Therefore, Coca-Cola is going to sell more. People even people who don't like Coca-Cola, because they see Cristiano Ronaldo to be their fan. Once he's drinking Coca-Cola, they also prefer Coca-Cola. Therefore, Coca-Cola value will go up. But because Cristiano Ronaldo rejected the Coca-Cola, people started selling their shares on Coca-Cola because they know the value is going to drop. That is so. In this case, people will not be rushing to buy Coca-Cola. Instead, they will be rushing to sell their shares on Coca-Cola. This one I am saying is stocks trading. That is, if you are an instant trader, you buy, you wait for some time, a day, an hour, maybe a week, you sell. But if you are an investor, you don't care about these things because you are investing in the long run, and you know in the long run you are going to be profitable. But if you are a trader, you trade within day. Yours is to buy within the day, you wait for some hours, you sell based on your technicals. Okay, this news would affect you if you are a day trader. Okay, yeah, we have day traders, we have people who trade stocks, and we have people who invest in stocks. So these stocks that I just bought, I am not trading it, I am investing into it, because I am not looking at selling it tomorrow or next week. Maybe some months later, if I want to sell, then I sell it. Okay, so note that there are two differences: stock traders and investing into stocks. If you are investing for a long term, you are an investor, and if you are looking to buy and sell in and out of the market, you are a trader. So note these two differences as well. I think our time is up. Okay, we will schedule another meetings for other matters or other similar questions. But before we go, let me show you this last thing. Let me show you this last thing here. Okay, so the deposit I did, okay, you see here that your deposit has been settled. This is it. Where is it? Okay, so let me go to the email. Okay, so it says, hello Enoch, you have successfully deposited 50 cedis into your Bamboo wallet. You are on your way to financial freedom. Funding details, amount deposited, date and time. Okay, so that is it there. And then this is my receipt. This is my deposit receipt you are seeing here from Paystax. Okay, yeah. So when you deposit, this is how it looks like. Okay, I think we have done more than enough. So we are going to close, we are going to end the meeting. This is not the end of our meeting. There will be similar meetings. If we look at if there is something that is common among people, or there is a common question people are asking, we'll schedule meetings and they will meet and then deliberate upon that. Okay, so any other question you can ask on the WhatsApp platform. We'll have time to answer it. Or have a good evening and enjoy your night.